suppose I started with lots of pain in 2021. Didn't know what it was, went to my GP. He referred me to a neurologist, and also in 2022 he referred me to the Rethinking Pain group. I have lots of pain, bodily pain, and also nerve pain. And when I was first referred in 2022, I spoke to my first health coach, and she mentioned quite a few activities that I could do with Rethinking Pain, Keighley Healthy Living, but I chose to do an exercise group. I did an hour about it. I thought I would never be able to exercise in any way. My first class, when I went along, was dreadful. There were 10 exercises in the room, and very, very slowly I would attempt them, in between crying because I couldn't do them. And I had a wonderful exercise teacher who was very, very patient, and when I look back now, I don't know how, but he was very patient. He showed me how to do things properly, in between more sobs, and we'd have a break, and I did 4 of those exercises, not completely, but I did 4. And I finished, and I did promise that I would go back the following week, because my exercise teacher had told me that he would help me, and he more or less promised that things would get better. So yes, I went back the next week, and I don't know if on the second week it got better, but certainly now, I started in November, and now I do all the exercises. Not easily, but I do them on my exercise teacher's instructions. We rest when we need to, and just, is always there to help. It has helped with pain alongside other things that I do, and I do meditate and, all sorts of different things, but the exercise, I feel, has given me better muscle tone. Muscle tone is so important, more important than anybody would really think. But it's allowed me to do things at home, simple things like work an electric can opener and, just open a bottle. I couldn't do that before. We also do back strengthening exercises, and I do suffer a lot with my lower back. Helps so much. If I'm in agony at home, I'll do these exercises. I have to say it's better to go to the class, because you're there, aren't you, amongst people that keep you going, but at home I will still do the odd one when I need to. I've started knitting again. Before I was in a lot of pain, I'd knit blankets, massive blankets, for anybody who wanted them, really. I look at those blankets now and I think, no, I don't know how I did it. I certainly couldn't do it now, but what can I do? And what I can do is my hands are good enough now, my fingers are good enough now. I knit little owls for my grandchildren, things like that. I'm so much stronger mentally. I feel now, do you know what, I can do that. I do take the dog out for a walk. I walked yesterday on the moors with my daughter and my grandchildren, and they picked blueberries. Stopped all the time, but they wanted to stop too to pick the blueberries, and we had such a wonderful day. 6 months ago, not a chance. I wouldn't have done that. I talked about 10 footsteps as I was coming here today, which again I was introduced to by Rethinking Pain. I refer to them all the time. The acceptance, yes, maybe I'm not quite accepted it, but I'm nearly there. And then the pacing, very, very, very important. You have to pace yourself. I'm not always good at that, but I know I should pace myself. But yeah, it's just, I just want to thank everybody involved, because basically they've given me my life back.